Hat Hole Home Video.
You have placed Vester under some strange sexual spell. I respect that.
Are we, like, gonna do it?
Hey, do it over here. I can't see a thing.
Oh, Gumby, you are an idiot. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Hat Hole Home Video. Today is a VHS pickups video. Some of this stuff, well, first of all, it's funny how themes always kind of emerge, you know, on their own. And today I found a few fun kids cartoons and maybe not so kids cartoons. And yeah, I realized, I've got some tapes that I've been meaning to show you guys. So a few of these I literally got today, literally a couple hours before, literally taping, literally. A couple of these other things I've just found in the wild over the last few weeks. So yeah. So I suppose maybe I should start off by showing what I found today, because maybe that's the most exciting, because they're so fresh. They're fresh in my mind. I gotta stop making that DS9 reference, but I think it's funny. I can't help it. It's super serious. And I find when things are very serious, my reaction is to make it funny. So, in my mind, I created it. So right off the bat, today, I found a couple Ducktales tapes. Look at that. Live in Duckburg. Cool. This is Lost World Wanderers. I think I might have this one. I do have a handful of these. Although I could be wrong. I feel like this dinosaur is on the front of one of mine, but maybe he's with, what was it, Bubba? Was the caveman kid that they added to the show? I forget. This one I definitely don't have, and I'm very excited to add this one because it's a couple episodes that I have very, very clear memories of. Look at that. What a cover. DuckTales was the best. I would argue Darkwing Duck is probably a better show, but DuckTales always is going to be my favorite because it was like, that's like I don't know. That was like my entry point into the Disney afternoon. That things came before it, Gummy Bears, things like that. But like DuckTales is like such a sweet spot. And then it was Rescue Rangers, and then it was Tailspin and Goof Troop and Darkwing Duck, Gargoyles. I mean, maybe Gargoyles is the greatest Disney afternoon show of all time, but it doesn't fit with the other ones. You know what I mean? All the other ones kind of fit in the same world. You could have characters move back and forth. Gizmo Duck, Launchpad. Hey, Mr. McD! Went from DuckTales to Darkwing Duck. Like, they could have shown up in Tailspin or Goof Troop, and it still would have, like, they would have fit the world. I'm getting off topic. But any case, 2 DuckTales tapes, fresh off a thrifting run today. Very excited. And then I also found, along with them, 2 Best of Beavis and Butthead tapes. Look at that. You've got Troubled Youth and Feel Our Pain. I wish these tapes had the music videos. That has become one of the harder pieces of Beavis and Butthead media to find. I'm assuming these are just the little skits that used to play in between Beavis and Butthead watching music videos. But yeah, I hope there's got to be like bootlegs out there, right? People that so many people must have taped Beavis and Butthead off of TV back in the day. Like all those music videos with them watching, that all that stuff must exist. Ooh, I forgot about this one. I actually picked this up at the same, not at the same time, not today, but at the same place that I got DuckTales and Beavis and Butthead. A few weeks ago, I found Street Sharks, and it's like a, look at that, holographic, a glossy holograph case. Beautiful. It'll look real nice next to my Extreme Dinosaurs tape. And then I also found this, which I was excited. I watched a video not too long ago on a channel that I like. Is it Hats Off Entertainment? I think that's the name of it. But he does little mini documentaries about like almost cult classic kind of movies. And there's so many movies that he talks about that are super near and dear to my heart. But he talked about Addams Family Reunion, not all that. Maybe he made the video a while back, but I recently watched it. And this was an Addams Family movie that I avoided when it came out. Avoided it like the plague because it looked horrifically unfunny. And I think that's more or less true. But it's got Tim Curry as Gomez. I mean, how can that go wrong? But also, this is a movie that apparently does not have any sort of release after this VHS tape. This is, from what I've heard, at least for now, there is no HD release of this movie. There is no official release of any kind besides this VHS. So that's kind of cool. It's one of those, for VHS collectors, it's exciting to find movies and find tapes that are like, well, you can't get this but for VHS. So, like, it's exciting, you know? And then, finally, a movie I have several copies of on VHS, on DVD, on Blu-ray. It's one of my all-time favorite kids' movies. It is The Last Unicorn. If you're a long-time partaker of this YouTube channel, did you think the video froze for a second? Because I think my brain froze for a second. But I'm a massive Last Unicorn fan. I have very vivid memories of renting this tape from the video store that I grew up next to. And if I remember correctly, I believe they had the poster for it up in the children's corner of that video store. It was the poster that was, it was mostly the fire bull was the majority of the poster, and then the unicorn was like, you know, standing its ground in front of it. Actually, this right here, you can see on the back of the cover, that little picture, if it focuses, if it ever wants to focus, it will not want to focus, and that's fine. It's not fine at all. Here, can we get it? I'm leaving all this in. I'm not editing any of this out because I'm going to make you feel my pain. There we go. That was basically the poster that was up, that picture right center frame. Not you goofy wizard. What was his name? I feel bad. I'm like, oh, I watched this a million times. I read this book. I even read the book, and I cannot remember anybody's names. They don't even say his name. In the comments, what was the name of the goofy wizard? Alan Arkin did his voice in the cartoon, I can tell you that for sure. My pizza is out for delivery, which means I gotta wrap this up because they're gonna be here. So yeah, there's a handful of fun, cool VHS additions to the collection. Not everything has to be boner comedies or 80s horror. I'm super nostalgic for all this stuff too, so it's super fun to add it to the collection. Add some family-friendly stuff in, you know? It happens every once in a while. Not everything has to be heads blowing up and boobs and, you know, whatever. Those things are great. But it doesn't have to be 100% that. You know what I mean? So yeah, there you go. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. As always, thank you to the patrons. Thank you to everybody who's hitting subscribe, who's liking, who's just lurking and watching these videos and having a good time. I will say, I've brought it up a couple times. I really think right now, you know, if you're watching this 5 years from now, disregard. But right now, I think YouTube really, really values comments. It really values that sort of engagement. So the more you comment on other people's comments, the more that's going on down in the comments, the more I think YouTube really says, oh, this is a video that people are interested in, like we should show it to more people. So if you want to support the channel, put your favorite song lyrics down there. Comment on other people's stuff. Make friends down there. That's all I'm saying. Like, just throw a little energy down into the comments. I appreciate it a lot. So you know that whether you are a dirty dog sleeping in the sun. Did you see how seamlessly I transitioned into the outro? Whether you are a dirty dog sleeping in the sun or an alley rat eating up the night, you know that you are always welcome here at Hat Hole Home Video. Bye-bye.